Important questions of chapter number 10, reaching the age of adolescence. First question is, many young people get acne and pimples on the face at adolescence age. You have to give reason. Now, why young people get acne and pimples on the face during this stage? Answer is very clear that during this period our sebaceous and sweat glands, they are hyperactive. It means they secrete a lot of oil, a lot of sweat on the surface of our skin, especially on face. As a result, young people get acne and pimples on the face at adolescence age. So, write down the answer. During adolescence age, many young people get acne and pimples on their face because during this period their sebaceous glands and sweat glands are hyperactive due to more secretion of oil and sweat. Young people have acne and pimples. Right? Now question number 2. Why endocrine glands are called ductless glands? So endocrine glands are called ductless glands, means without ducts, because endocrine glands secrete hormones directly into the blood, and through this blood their secretions reaches to the target sites where they are needed. So because of this directly secretion of hormones into the blood, this is known as ductless condition. These glands, they secrete hormones directly into the blood, and these hormones through these blood reaches to the target sites where they are needed. For example, our pituitary hormone secretes growth hormone, it directly into the blood and it reaches to the target sites. Similarly, adrenal gland, pancreas gland, all these endocrine glands, they secrete their secretions directly into the blood, and where the requirement of these secretion reaches through the blood, to the concerned target sites. Clear? Now next is question number 3. Name the male hormone responsible for the secondary sexual characters. So the male hormone responsible for the secondary sexual characters is testosterone. 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 And it is secreted by testis. All the secondary sexual changes happening in boys are just due to the secretion of testosterone through testis. Next is question number 4. Name the female hormone responsible for the sexual characters in females. Explain its function also. So, the name of female hormone is estrogen. And this estrogen in females causes the milk secretion from the mammary glands in females. Secondly, this hormone is responsible for the growth of secondary sexual characters in females. Clear? These are the two main functions of estrogen, which is the female hormone secreted in females. Number 1, it causes the milk secretion from the mammary glands after delivery of the child, and this hormone is responsible for the growth or the changes of secondary sexual characters in females. Next is question number 5. Explain the reproductive phase in females and males. So what is the reproductive phase in females and males? Firstly, we discuss the case of females. The reproductive phase starts from the age of 12 to 45 to 50 years. Okay, this is the reproductive phase in females. At the age of 12 years, the first cycle of menstruation is called menarche, and the stoppage of menstruation, that is menopause. This is the reproductive phase of females. Now, in case of males, the reproductive phase is little longer than the females. Next is question number 6. Define menarche. What is menarche? When the first cycle of menstruation starts in girls during adolescence is called menarche. Age at that time is 12 to 13 years. This is the approximate age, near about age, when the girls they face this first cycle of menstruation, which is known as menarche. Nowadays, due to hormonal changes in girls, they face this situation at early age of about 10 or 11 years. Okay. Next is question number 7. Define menopause. Now, what is menopause? The stoppage of menstruation cycle at the age of 45 to 50 years in females is called menopause. And this is the end of reproductive phase also. Clear? Now, reproductive life of a woman lasts from menarche to menopause. Is it true or false? Yes. This is very much right that at the end we have menopause and the life of a woman lasts from reproductive life of a woman lasts from menarche to menopause. This is true. After that she don't have any chance of reproduction. Question number 9. Who is responsible for the gender or the sex of the baby? Explain. Answer is father. Responsible for the sex of the baby. Now listen carefully how. Father having X and Y chromosomes, whereas mother having X and X chromosome. Now what happens if this X goes with the X of mother? There is possibility of girl child. But when Y goes with the X, there is a possibility of boy, baby boy. What does it indicates? That the Y chromosome, which is responsible for the baby boy, is only present in the father. Mother contains both the chromosomes in X form, and this condition is seen in girl child. Okay? Whether this mother gives this X chromosome or this one, the condition is like this. She gave her X chromosome. But in case of father, if X is coming, then there is girl child, and if Y is coming, there is baby boy. So, father determines the sex of the baby. Next one is question number 10. Name the disease associated with the thyroid gland. Now, the disease caused by thyroid gland is goiter. Due to the deficiency of iodine in our diet, thyroid gland is not able to produce thyroxine hormone in proper amount. In that condition, the person suffers from the disease goiter, the enlargement of throat. Question number 11. Name one food item which is a balanced food in itself, that is milk. Question number 12. Name the mineral necessary to build blood. From where we get this mineral? The mineral necessary to build blood is iron. From where we get this mineral? We get this mineral from green leafy vegetables, meat, and grams. Jaggery is also important source of iron. Why to say no to drugs? Now what are the drugs? Drugs are those substances which are addictive in nature, like alcohol, heroin, cocaine. They are addictive in nature. After taking one time, a person is eager to take it again and again. This means that addiction is there, and which is very harmful for the person's health. That is why we should say no to drugs. So why to say no to drugs? Because drugs are addictive in nature. Due to addiction, they cause harm to human body organs. For example, if a person is taking tobacco, it causes lung cancer. If a person is alcoholic, he is used to take large amount of alcohol, it may damage his liver. That is why we should say no to drugs. Next is question number 14. Name the sex chromosomes of male and female. There are 23 pairs of chromosomes in the nucleus of a cell. One pair is known as sex chromosome. In males, it is X and Y chromosome, and in females, it is X and X chromosome. Clear? Now, question number 15. Why personal hygiene and physical exercise is important during the age of adolescence? Now, personal hygiene means cleanliness of person's body. During adolescence, the sebaceous and sweat glands secretes more oil and sweat, so it is important to bath daily in order to protect the bacterial growth of germs also. Okay, then in females, during the period of menstruation, if bleeding is heavy, pads should be changed during the period of 3 to 4 hours. So it is necessary to keep the body clean. In case of physical exercise, adolescents need good health because There are numerous changes happening in their bodies. In case of adolescents, they need good health because there are numerous changes happening in their bodies. So, exercise plays an important role to keep them fresh and active. These are your important questions. At the end, thanks note. Do your best and leave the rest. Thank you. Have a nice day.